also, and also to show that it can also be a negative downside to things. Like you asked me what example, what villain has like it's a negative understanding,
or even a superhero. Like what superhero or any, I guess, a fictional character who they know something that other people don't, or they have something that other people don't have, and that knowledge might weigh on them. So I would think like Peter Parker or something like that, someone who has the ability to save a lot of people, you know? And so if you have that
yeah.
ability to save someone but you don't, is that your fault then? You know, that sort of question.
Oh, like the mental guilt,
Yeah,
the weight of
so
the guilt.
I think similarly in that physical sense, whether you can like choose to help a person or not, your knowledge, you know, what you know and how you use it, right? So let's say you know something that could help someone, but you choose to not, you know, use that knowledge for good, and you choose to use the knowledge for evil, you know? So anyone can know one thing, right? So get like two people in a room and tell them one fact. They can both use that knowledge in different ways.
Now,
Right?
how would understanding come into play with that? Or are you just talking about the basis of just knowledge?
Well, no. So the knowledge is just the fact, but how the person
Oh, you're just okay.
yeah, but how the person understands that fact, how they interpret it, that can skew whether or not they use that knowledge for, you know, good or evil. So that's sort of what we have to take as people, is when we learn something new, what are we going to use this knowledge for? You know, if we read a book, why are we reading this book? Why are we watching this documentary? Why are we trying to learn new things if not to apply them in some way? Right? I mean, it would seem kind of like a waste to delve into something that you're never going to use. You know, a lot of kids complain that in school. Oh, when are we ever going to use this? And partially that's true. There are some things that you just won't use, you know, in life. But there are some things that you do, you know. And I think it's important to differentiate what is important. And not only that, but when you have that important knowledge, how do you use that? You know?
You know, that's a good thought. I was just thinking about, to piggyback off of what you're saying.
Yeah.
You've really just wrapped it up. I was going to explain how. Dang, you're a great speaker.
Dang
you
it.
literally took the words out of my. I was going to say like how
I hate when
people
I do
they understand
No.
like in a low state, like understanding how things work.
that. Yeah.
That understanding of like of how some people get ahead more because of whatever reason that is. Having understanding alone can just be very like weighing.
Like weighing
Heavy.
on your person?
Yeah, weighing. Like what
Yeah.
but what you said, like also having the knowledge to, oh my gosh, this is a great topic.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Because you can kind of delve into it. Like what I'm saying is, so knowledge is just the facts, right?
Yes.
So an example, right, of this is, you know, for example, let's just say, I mean, this is hypothetical, but you can apply this in different ways if you understand the concept. If you know that a robbery is going to happen at a certain place, right, at a certain time, and you know that's going to happen, you know, anyone can know that. But depending on how you choose to utilize that knowledge is going to change the outcome. Because if you know that a robbery is going to happen, you know the time and you know the place, you could call police, or you could try and alert the people who are about to get robbed, saying, hey, you know, this is impending, you know, this is going to happen, prepare. Or you could just do nothing, you know, and let the people get robbed. So notice, same knowledge, different utilization of it, right? Some person tries to use that knowledge to help someone or perhaps help themselves, or they choose to ignore the knowledge or deviate from it and get a bad outcome. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So the application of it.
Yeah. So I think that what we should strive for is not necessarily what we know, but how to use what we know. You know?
Ooh, that's good.
So, because not everyone knows everything. No one knows everything, right? But what you do know can affect a lot more than you generally think.